as we sit here in the aftermath of the first 4th of July celebration in Joe Biden's America, it is clear. The United States of America is so drunk on freedom, we are oblivious to the threats facing not only America, but the entire free world. Now, as we celebrated the day, we as a people stood up to say with one voice that no man or woman should ever live under the tyranny of a king, as we proclaimed that the first time any nation committed to paper the sentiment that all men are created equal, we find ourselves under siege by people who simply do not get it. Under siege by athletes who declare themselves activist athletes in the name of a racial equality, all while vilifying the very Americans required to achieve it. Under siege by members of Congress and voices in the media who think the holiday is defined by the conditions of July 4th, 1776, and not the ideas that we committed to paper on that day that created a pathway to the world in which we currently live. Now, to be clear, America is not a perfect nation, but our more perfect union has done more to codify the dignity and security of every race and every creed than all of the nations the anti-American left hold up as their preferred standard of living. And while we fight amongst ourselves about the third verse of an anthem that is never sung, our enemies are hard at work trying to ensure that the freedoms that allow us to quibble amongst ourselves no longer exist. On the eve of our celebration of America's independence, we discovered that the People's Republic of China had quietly dug 100 brand new nuclear silos while the American free press was busy asking President Joe Biden about his favorite flavor of ice cream. On the eve of America's independence, we discovered that Russian hackers had once again compromised global security, hacking over 200 U.S. companies and thousands of companies across 17 countries. And so while President Joe Biden tells you that the greatest threat to the U.S. homeland is white supremacy, while Democratic lawmakers tell the people of this nation that the greatest threat to our democracy is an orange man named Donald J. Trump, I assure you, the greatest threat to humanity is a Biden administration convinced of their own greatness, who arrived in the Oval Office under a mission accomplished banner and remain blind to the reality that preserving the peace is much more important than winning the damn election. So let us be very clear right now. Russia has declared war on not just America, but the entire civilized world. And the leader of the free world, President Joe Biden, has greeted their aggressions with a candy cane and a pipeline to Germany to call their own. The People's Republic of China is leading the charge for the largest nuclear buildup we have seen since the Cuban Missile Crisis. And it's not because of Donald J. Trump, even though that's what the left will assuredly tell you it is. It's because the Biden administration decided, for reasons passing understanding, that China was not a nuclear threat. But we have 100 new nuclear silos in the Chinese desert that beg to differ. So my message in this preamble is clear. Wake the heck up, America. Sound the alarm for every single American patriot. Because this Biden administration is oblivious to the reality that a woke America means nothing if the world as we know it no longer exists.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.